We've got a really exciting video for you today. My good friend Jared, the owner of Willys Overland Motors, is coming over. He is the guy with the orange CJ5 that you see in a lot of my videos, and we've become good friends over the years, and he's actually coming here to go to my sandblast guy, and we're going to hang out for the afternoon while he's getting some work done. And while he's here, he doesn't know this yet, but I'm going to have him drive each one of my Jeeps and give me his reaction. So we'll do a little ride-along video. I'll show you the Jeeps, and you're always seeing me drive them and talk about them. So I thought it'd be cool to get someone else's opinion. Jared's driven just about every Jeep there is and knows them inside and out, but mine are a little bit different, so I think it'll be cool to see his reaction of my Franken Jeeps and give you guys a little ride-along video. So before we do that, if you're new, let me just give you a quick rundown on each one of the Jeeps. Specimen number one is this unknown year, probably like a 1963 FC150. This is the only Jeep I have that is pretty much completely stock. So it's still got the F head and a 3-speed 715, so it's not really a special Jeep in the drivetrain, but it's a pretty unique one just in completely stock form. So it'll be interesting to see a first-time FC driver. I don't know if Jared's driven one of these yet or not. Moving down the line, you guys know this one, also known as Dippy. It's the 1949 CJ3A with the Volkswagen TDI and a 4-speed and lockers. Sort of stock otherwise, but you've seen a lot of that one. Very few people have actually driven this thing besides me since I built it. Then over here we have the Rotary Jeep. This one is a mixture. It's a 1950 frame from a CJ3A with the 1945 GPW body, and this one has the Mazda RX-7 rotary engine in it with a 5-speed and a Samurai transfer case. So this one is about as modified as it gets is within my fleet, so there's really not much left original on this. Kind of looks stock, but as you know, it's far from it. So those are the three we're going to be driving today, and we'll try to get some good video for you and see how it goes. And unfortunately, this one's not ready for the road yet, but maybe in a future video. All right, our victim has arrived. So this is Jared, owner of Willys Overland Motors, and he's here to be our guinea pig test driver. Yep. So our first specimen is this lovely 57 or 62 or whatever it is FC, and I actually got
which I used to own.
Yeah, I bought this from Jared I think about 2 years ago now.
And I took it for one loop around the driveway a long time ago. Yeah,
so this should bring back some memories. So let's saddle up, and what are your expectations?
Probably pretty similar to my own Jeep, squeaky and loud, and just like a Jeep. It's slow. Yep. It's slow, just like a Jeep should be. Yep.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Looking forward to it. Parts in the back.
Yeah. All right, so we're saddling up. Here you go.
All right. I'm hoping that's neutral.
It should start right up. You can let it run for a minute. Yeah. It's like stirring soup.
It's not good. It's not good, and it's good.
Yeah,
it's good comparatively.
Do you even know how to drive?
I don't have any Jeeps that works on. Oh, come on, there it is. Wait, the driving perspective is very weird. Even for, because I've been in cab overs.
You'll get the hang of it.
Well, because the seat's in the right spot, right? You didn't move it back.
It does slide forward.
Oh, because I feel like I'm driving a bus. Like everything is 8 miles away from me.
But for me,
for you, it's probably comfortable.
Yeah, Andrea's feet don't touch the floor.
She's like, every other Jeep they made it was designed if you were 5'3".
Yeah.
But this one you gotta be a gorilla. Yeah. You can be 6'10" and fit in here.
Yeah. Alright, so first impressions, what are you thinking?
First impressions, it runs great. It's made for people a lot taller than I am. But we can get you some blocks. Yeah, I need to sit on a phone book. No, it runs great. It handles nicely. For anybody that's driven a cab over truck, it kind of feels like that, but a lot smaller. But no, for a Jeep, it's not going to get a whole lot better, I don't think.
All the luxuries of climate control.
Yeah. Yeah, heat's on all the time.
Oh, yeah, I can turn that vent off.
You always have heat, no matter whether it's coming from the heater or the engine.
Yeah, check oil while you're driving.
Oil and antifreeze.
Don't open that while you're driving.
No, well, as long as it's cold.
Alright, so everybody says how rough this will ride because we're essentially sitting on the front axle. But I think it rides pretty good.
I think it rides better than a CJ does. Yeah. The seats help. These seats are definitely squishier than a CJ seat with a piece of canvas slapped on metal, but it really does not ride badly at all.
Yeah, even on the like 2-track trail we did the other day, it was pretty comfy.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Like you're driving a Greyhound with an 8 cylinder Detroit.
That's right. An 871.
Yeah.
Third gear is much more comfortable. Yeah. It's a lot closer.
I thought about kind of building.
I was gonna say you may want to maybe you can lengthen the stick or bend it, but I don't really know if it'll help.
I'll make it just up here.
Yeah, you need like a super trucker, but then you hit the dash.
Visibility is pretty good, isn't it?
It's like driving a Pacer.
Yeah. And you're the first one to the scene of the accident.
That's true. Yeah, your feet will be the first one there. The entire pile they did yesterday. I feel like I'm halfway in the intersection. I don't think I am.
No. It feels like you're like 3 feet farther along than you are. They don't trust us. I was taking a picture of us. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Alright, so you're going to want to wind her out pretty good here.
Perfect. Thanks. You'd almost think I'd driven one of these pieces of junk.
And you don't have to hold it going up.
Oh, going up and hill.
Just down. Now grab third right there. There you go. And now you just gotta be patient.
Hold it right to the wood.
Yeah, just keep it there. I'm gonna open my speedometer on here.
Okay.
I just start
going for a land speed right here.
Go ahead and give her some beans because we got a bigger hill up here. Alright, there's 36. Get her up to about
30. That's only 36.
Yeah. Get her up to about 45. 39.
Boy, it feels a lot.
I know.
Even compared to a CJ, it feels a lot like it's a lot faster.
All the vitals are good. There's 40. There's 44 or 42. There you go.
I got her up to 45. But it is. Yeah, even the 170 is not going to be a highway vehicle. That's terrifying enough at that speed.
And I usually you can leave it there, just start letting off. My definition of we made it up the hill means you may be going slower.
I'll try.
Oh, you would have made it.
Wait, that's right nice.
All right, we're back. We survived. So, what's your final
Drives
assumption?
great. Smoother than most of, well, all of the CJs I have. Maybe, well, it's about the same as the pickup, but no, great. Handles nicely for a shoebox on wheels.
Yeah.
It's going to be about as good as it's going to be for a Jeep. A+.
Well, there you have it, A+.
Yep.
So we're gonna grab some food, and then round 2.
See what the other ones
Which one do you want to do next?
Oh, I guess the TDI will
Just
keep
go
right
down
order,
the line?
Right down the line.
All right.
Yep.
All right, we're back for round 2. Are you ready?
Ready. Yeah.
For Old Blue?
You got it.
All right, let's go. Can you get in this one?
Yeah, I think we should be all right.
This should feel a little more
This should
familiar.
feel a little more familiar.
Yep. So it does have seat belts.
Does this have glow plugs?
Yeah, just like count to 10 and it should fire right up. Got the fuel pump. Now the first thing you're going to notice is that the throwout bearing makes a lot of noise.
Nope, not enough. Oh, you probably don't have to cycle it. Oh, you do have to cycle the key. You use the original computer,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
The battery's low. It should start if you just crank. Oh, maybe there we go. This thing hasn't moved since like October probably. Probably just let it run.
Yeah.
Sounds a little different than the other one.
Sounds a little. Yeah, I think it has a rod knock.
All right,
It might
so
be.
here we go. Can you drive all these sticks? Do you know what you're doing?
I think I may remember how.
Now, third gear on this, there's like no, it's like, I don't even know what you describe it. There's no feel. You just have to find third. Like, it's not like, oh, there's a notch where the gear is. It's like, let's just push it up in there.
Is the fuel gauge wrong, or is that about right?
About halfway through, it'll pop back up.
Oh,
It should be
that's a handy feature.
And I usually shift at like 22. Okay. You don't really have to rev
It's
this
been a long
one
day
out.
since I've been behind a TDI.
I usually just start in second on the road.
Yeah.
And this one, the lockers are a little jumpier. You can kind of do the same route, and then there you go. It'll sometimes want to go into
reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's all.
Actually, this time you could go straight. We'll go a different route. You got third pretty good. You're having more trouble with fourth.
Well, I tried to hop to reverse.
There you go. Yeah. You got to go like perfectly straight.
It definitely does have the locker feel.
Yeah. And then you can grab overdrive as well.
It's nice to be able to have the doors off and not freeze. Yeah.
Alright, so what's your opinion on this one so far?
Also drives great. A lot more power than the FC.
Yeah, you can actually go
Gearing
up hills.
is a lot better. You can go up hills and you get 30 miles to the gallon.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people complain and say, oh, it's a diesel, it's noisy, and it vibrates a lot.
Well, it is. But it gets great mileage.
But compared to a gas Jeep, what do you think?
Not any different.
They all kind of vibrate.
A little more noise.
Yeah.
But definitely a lot more power. So
I think at an idle is the only place I really notice.
yeah, the idle
It's buzzy.
Yeah.
But we're going up a hill.
And you
And you can actually
overdrive,
go, yeah.
and you hold the speed, and we're not even close to full throttle. Oh, it's great.
I was like, throw it in neutral and do a panic stop and let me know what you think. Just go for
ready?
it. Yep.
Wow. Definitely better than 9 inches gonna give you.
Not too bad, huh?
No, I just like because the pedal is not with the drum brakes. You get like just that rock solid feel, and there's nothing else there.
And then you have to use every muscle in your lower body.
Yeah,
You can go straight. Yeah, you can run the stop sign. We will edit that part out.
Yeah.
All right, we survived another one. So, what do you think of the TDI
great.
Jeep?
Great power, handles nicely for a Jeep. Comfortable, feels like a Jeep.
The disc brakes made a difference.
Disc brakes are great. I've never done one on mine, but definitely compared to the MB or the two-way brakes, definitely a big
improvement.
Yeah,
Doesn't take much, but I think it's significant. Especially this is a single line Stockmaster cylinder.
Yeah, the pedal feels a lot nicer too.
So you'll have to compare. Now this one is a dual line.
Yeah.
But basically the same disc setup.
Yep.
All right, you ready for one more?
Absolutely.
All right, hop in. I'll get the key.
Okay.
This is the least comfortable Jeep I own. It's a good thing you're not too heavy set because the steering wheel is kind of in a weird spot. But
Did you move? Oh no, you left this as it is.
Yeah.
How do you fit in here?
I'm very flexible. Yeah. That helps. All right, I'll get the key.
And as usual, like I do on the MB, I whack my knee off the steering wheel.
All right, we are now in the rotary powered Jeep.
Yep.
I'm handing Jared the key. I think that's the right key.
Maybe.
So in this one, you're gonna hear a series of fuel pumps prime,
Clickety clacks.
and you should be in neutral, and just turn it till it starts. Look at that.
Oh,
Then we'll
that's
let
a weird sounding flathead.
Yeah, we'll let it warm up a little bit, and then so now this has a 5-speed.
Yep.
And a Suzuki Samurai transfer case, so it looks like a Jeep, but this is out of an RX-7.
Yep.
And then this is, so these are opposite. So on a Jeep, this is 2 and 4-wheel drive. This is high and low range, and then this is 2 and 4.
Okay.
So I'll let it run for a minute, and then see what you think.
Sounds good.
You have to let me know how the torque is.
Okay.
All right, just for fun, this has a 126:1 crawl ratio, so go ahead and just gingerly let it out. You're in low, and you can get a feel for the crawl. And now,
you're
in high. Yeah,
I think so.
let it out a little bit. But there you go. All right, now you're in low. So there's low.
That's a little better.
And now, like, take it out to like 2,500 in low, and just feel what that feels like. Pretty low, huh?
Yeah, pretty low. Not bad. Yeah, it definitely crawls nice.
So then you can pop it in high range. So
pull this one all the way back.
Yeah, that should be it. All right. So have you ever driven a rotary powered vehicle before?
A snowmobile was it.
So this should be
That's it.
an interesting experience for you. You can start out in second on the road in this one too.
Okay. Well.
And it shifts a little nicer than the 4-speed.
Yeah, it definitely feels a little more modern. Hoping that's third. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it feels nice.
so we're letting the engine warm up now, and then we'll have Jared experience the lack of torque that this thing has.
You're right.
So what do you think so far? You've got a half mile.
It feels like a Jeep.
Feels like a Jeep, right?
Feels like a Jeep.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it rides as bad as a Jeep should. It feels right.
It's got
a little bit of a different noise.
Air conditioning.
It's got air conditioning.
Yeah.
A little different engine noise than a flat
Go
engine.
ahead and wind her out there. Take it right to like 6.
Oh my God! Wow, that's pretty cool.
Is that a little different?
And of course, you got the right backfire for it. Wow,
A little different than a go-go.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I know. How can you not like it?
That's
right?
pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Transmission feels nice too.
Yeah, it runs.
That was
pretty
the one
good.
that was behind this engine, or you?
Yep,
changed
that was
it?
the one that came with the engine. Okay, so run it out to 45 miles an hour. So that's our speedometer. Yeah, so right there's 45. How's that feel?
Feels like a Jeep at 45.
And now just try just accelerate a little bit at 45.
Pulls right up to 50, no problem. Is
One
anybody
pull-
behind me? Here, I got. Let's try these.
What are you doing? Oh,
Yeah, Phoenix stuff. It's pretty good too.
about the same. I think when we did our little test, the blue Jeep stopped a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made it back alive. Well,
Made it back
we're
alive.
almost there.
Yeah. I won't kill you now.
Close enough now.
This first synchro?
Yeah. Yeah, that's another perk too. I don't
Yeah.
use first too much, but
No.
when you do, it's handy. And then just shut the key off. Easy peasy. Just like from the factory.
Just like. Yeah. I think that is the right. Well, yeah, it's the right key switch spot.
All right, last time I'm shoving the camera in your
Yep.
face for the day.
That's all right.
So, you drove them all. Well, what do you think of the Rotary Jeep?
The power is addictive.
It's hard to just drive it leisurely,
The
isn't
torque keyboard warriors, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that or not, are wrong about the torque. It pulls fine from 1500 RPM. I've trail ridden with this 100 times and never had any issues because they were torque problems. So no, it's a fun little package. It really is.
Cool.
It's a neat piece.
Well, I'm glad you
Yep.
got to drive them all. If you
Yep.
had to pick one,
All
you're not going to
very-
hurt my feelings.
They're
which-
all very different.
yeah, so that's not apples to apples, but what?
But this one is the most fun to drive. This one is the most practical.
Okay.
That is an abomination in itself.
We just won't talk about that.
Right.
If you want people to stare and point and laugh,
Yeah, then you
that's
pick
the
an
one.
FC. That's the truth.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, Jared, thanks for visiting today.
Thanks for having me.
And I did want to mention, again, I said that Jared is the owner of Willys Overland Motors body company. So do you want to say a little plug for your business? We'll put the link in the description below.
Sure. Yeah, so we are in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and we sell reproduction body tubs for Jeeps from 1941 to 1986. And we either sell them as DIY projects where you do all the fitment yourselves, or we have dozens and dozens of templates to do all the prep work on them so that when you get the tub from us, it drops right on your chassis and you're ready to start test fitting your other sheet metal. So if you're in need of a new body for your Jeep, feel free to reach out to us on Facebook or visit our website or give us a call or email or hunt us down or whatever you need.
Or message me.
Or message
Yeah,
Seth
and
and we'll help you out.
I'll put the link to his website in the description. And this is actually an MD1 tub on
Yep.
here.
Yep.
And I installed it myself, and there's definitely, it's not a Lego set.
It's not a Lego
You got
set,
a lot of
But the MB tubs, the M38 tubs, the M38A1, the military tubs are super great quality tubs.
yeah, it's a really nice tub, but there's some work involved to making it. And
especially when you start stuffing
fitting
another
it-
engine and
yeah,
transmission.
yeah, and this isn't stock anymore, but yeah, so it's good stuff, and Jared puts out a quality product, so check him out. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.
Got it.